Sup, guys? So I just got done watching the final UFC fight night of 2025, Royval versus Cup, and Cup finished the winner's interview. He did I thought, a pretty fucking good call out to Joshua Van. I appreciate a good call out as much as anyone, I think. And I thought it was good. He did that and good on him. However, I'm not quite sure if that is what's next for Joshua Van and the UFC flyweight title. Earlier on the same card, we also saw that Horiguchi versus the fucking most boring fighter on the roster, Emil Albazi, got booked. That cunt is ranked number 5. I don't know how. And so I guess they're sort of trying to give Horiguchi an easy sort of path into the top 5. So I rate that. So yeah, I'll just quickly give my thoughts on what I think's next for the UFC flyweight division. Look, UFC really, really want a Japanese champion by the sounds of it. Tetsuro Taira has as good an argument as anyone for a shot at that belt, other than, of course, Pantoja, but he's going to need some time out. I saw on an interview, Taira let slip that they've been talking about doing UFC Japan in, say, in April, I think. So, not too far away. And so I think that's what's next. I think we'll have Taira versus Joshua Van in April of next year, at which point the winner of that fight, you would think, would have to face Pantoja towards the end of next year, depending on how active they want to be. I've been a really big fan of how this year the flyweight and bantamweight titles have been super active, and they've just been co-maining event after event after event. I think that's worked quite well for the divisions, because they're not exactly the flagship divisions of the UFC. Anyway, so yeah, I would have Taira versus Joshua Van in April. We'll do the winner of that facing Pantoja towards the end of 2026. And then after that, I think it would make perfect sense for Cup to take on the winner of Horiguchi versus Amir Albazi, particularly if it's Horiguchi. If it's Amir Albazi, I guess him too, can take on Cap to stay busy in the meantime. What we will not be having is Cup just sitting out and waiting for his title shot for a year. Not that I'm accusing him of doing this, but I am sick of fucking contenders doing that shit. Let's get some undeniable title challenges going. So yeah, that's what I think's next for the UFC flyweight division. Let me know if you guys think I'm missing anyone out. But yeah, and I just thought I'd have a bit of a brain dump. Cheer. Oh, also fucking thank you to the 4 people who subscribed. That's crazy. That's sick. Thank you.